Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Aro Knuckles, aka Entertainment Fiend, here to give you an Eagles preview. Football season is finally here, folks, and time for our Philadelphia Eagles to fly and have a great season. Hoping for, excuse me, God dang, excuse me, a playoff berth this year, man. That's the goal for this year. We don't want to finish in last yet. We want a playoff berth in this. Even if we don't win the division, get into the playoffs. And now our first game of the year is at Washington Redskins. A tough game to start the season, but like we all know, and everybody in the NFC East got tougher. It's gonna be a tough schedule, and to be the best, we gotta go through these tough schedules, man. So nothing is easy. Nothing is given to you in the world of football. So I'm very, very excited for this season to start and playing in Washington Redskins. Playing in Washington, it's gonna be a very, very tough game. Kirk Cousins has always had the Eagles numbers like the last two seasons, 2015 and 2016. He's beat the Eagles four straight times. Now, this year, Cousins doesn't have his two best weapons. He has Pryor, which is, an upgrade, and he has Jordan Reed. And I believe he's going to be healthy enough to play that game. And they have a decent offensive line. Now, and also they got some weapons on the defensive side of the ball, mainly on the defensive line, because their secondary isn't all that great. Like it's just like I said, it's really Josh Norman that's their best player in the secondary, but you can have one good corner on a team, but I mean that's still not going to be enough. And it's just and the Redskins do have a good passer. I mean, you have Ryan Kerrigan, who is a very good linebacker, and what they did in the draft, getting two guys on the defensive front, two Alabama guys, Jonathan Allen and Ryan Anderson. I see those guys starting, so it's gonna get the Eagles a lot of trouble. Now, Pro Football picked the Eagles to have the best offensive line. I still think it's the Dallas Cowboys. I feel as though they put as number one because we have a great depth. Now, as a divisional rival game, I hate the Cowboys, Redskins, and the Giants, but I'm going to pick my Eagles to win this game. I feel as though this is a game that can set the tone for the season, and to show the NFC East, hey, we're not the same team that you faced last year. We're a lot better team. Now, for us to win this game, we need. Oh, goodness gracious, this video is playing again. Lord have mercy. I paused this video and it wants to play. Like, what the heck? See, now it pauses. This is one thing about technology, man. It's good and it's bad. I paused this before too, so. Yeah. So basically what I said was that for the Eagles to win this game, we have to put a lot of passers on their offensive line. Now, they have Trey Lance, who's one of the best left tackles in football. It's like him and Tyrone Smith. Jason Peters, he's not what he was, but he's still a pretty good left tackle. But with our defensive line, we have Cox, we have Timmy Jerrigan, we have Brandon Graham, and we have Vinny Curry. And I feel so Vinny Curry and Derek Bernard are gonna get in probably an equal amount of reps, but despite they're going to be on the right side, and they're going to be going up against Trent Williams. That's going to be a huge test for them. So we have to put the pressure on Kirk Cousins because now even if we don't put the pressure on him, who's going to throw the ball to Terrell Pryor? I mean, I don't really know too much of the receivers. That's really pretty much his best receiver right now. But is Terrell Pryor going to be healthy enough? Who knows? I mean, Darby's going to have a tough task. I mean. Terrell Pryor is a fast and physical guy. So Darby, he was definitely good in his rookie year. He fell apart in his 2016 year, but I believe he'll have a bounce back year. With a secondary with Ronnie and Malcolm. Hopefully Jalen Mills can perform too. So he needs to be on Pryor's eyes. Same thing with Jalen Mills. Like you cannot take this guy for granted. And like I said before, put the pressure on Kirk Cousins. And for the Eagles on the offensive side of the ball, we need to get this running game going. I mean, Like I said before, I feel as though the Redskins have the best linebacker core. Now, secondary probably isn't the best secondary. And with Alshon Jeffrey and Torrey Smith, I feel as though that will definitely, show some signs that, hey, Eagles receivers can actually catch the ball. And Nelson Aguilar, he has to step up because Jordan Matthews isn't here anymore. And now we did see. Now, I feel so a lot of us Eagles fans saw that Jordan Matthews was not going to be here next year because they didn't pick up his options. So, this was if Jordan Matthews was still here, this was going to be his last year. But why not get rid of him for something? So I can see that. But Aguilar's got to step it up. Like he has the talent, he just has to touch the ball. Like speed can he can break coverage. So it comes down to him. And Wentz, it comes down to Wentz too. And Doug Pearson and play calling. So it's more on the offense. I feel as though the defense will do enough. I feel though it comes down to the offense, see what they can do. Because honestly, I mean, yeah, the Redskins have a good defensive line coach, but their defense wasn't all that great. And now with Lane Johnson in the picture now, I think we have a better shot. If Lane Johnson wasn't in this game, I'd be like, okay, I would say no. he also started some shit saying that, we could come in and kick the Washington Redskins. Oh, sorry for cursing. I called them the Redskins again. I keep messing up. Kick the Skins' butt. I mean ASS. So he needs to definitely step up his game. Like I'm not the biggest fan of when Lane Johnson talks. Like he talks way too much smack. Like he can have the confidence to believe that he's the best right tackle in football, which he's on the I think he's on the path to be. But right now, bro, just let's not talk any smack. Let's just play the game. Let's take one game at a time. But like I say, it's gonna be a tough game. Redskins fans, I know you're gonna be making a very difficult place for the Eagles to play in, but I believe we'll be ready for you. You're gonna see a new Carson Wentz, a new Eagles team, a new defense, a new everything for the better. I want to say. So, watch the Redskins fans, Eagles fans, also Eagles fans. Support this channel. I just started this channel. I want to be a very good Eagle presenter in this. Like I said, I'm starting from the bottom. As my cell phone gets fixed, I'll definitely do some FaceTime and like some actually video when I can actually see my adorable face. Because as of right now, I'm just gonna stick to audio because my phone, like I said, my phone is messed up. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think the Eagles need to do to win this game? What are the challenges that they're going to face with this game? It's obviously no question. It's going to be Kirk Cousins, Trent Williams, Terrell Pryor, and possibly that defensive line. But also, every first game, every first game in the NFL is a stepping stool. Like teams are starting to figure things out. They feel who are. I think by maybe your third or fourth game, you're like, okay, this is who we are most of the time. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time. But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy, Knuckles, aka Entertainment Fiend, signing off. Take care, everybody. See ya.